About to tell you that. No baby cakes. No new news until the old news.
Gosh,
Good morning.
I have phone calls to make.
What's up?
It's about my prescriptions and stuff.
Today? Well, it's okay. We'll just save for later. Or read it for the next 20 minutes.
Okay, no, that actually makes sense, but like, It's saying that the one dose of Humira I got cost $4,000. So
the free one from the dentist?
No, the one dose that I've actually gotten through my insurance.
Oh, so far?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
well,
I need to call and figure that out.
That's Bills 101. None of them are ever happy. Never had a bill and been like, oh my God, yes. Well, that's reality, baby. We got this.
Good morning, Robin. Hello, Doctor. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Krista. Good morning, Sylvia. Hi, Felicia. Good morning, Kristen. Hi, Erica. Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, Rashana. Hi, Dama. Hi, Keto Dana. Good morning, Kelly. Hi, Constance. Good morning, Shelly. We just got back from a walk.
Yes, we did.
And the dogs.
It was an amazing walk. I really enjoyed it. I love the shade, even though I do agree that the sun is more and more daunting. Like even at 7:30, I'm like, the sun's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Even at 7:30, the sun's
the
cooking.
higher it gets over.
No, I know.
The later, the higher it gets over the
exactly.
sky. Keto Dana said more than halfway to our cabin in Georgia for our week's vacay. That's awesome. Where were you traveling from and how long is the road trip? Melissa's here, says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and WAC fam.
Nice.
Gigi just finished
good
her walk
morning.
Too. That's great.
Good morning, Gigi. That's amazing. So did we. It was fun. I had a great time.
I had about an average time. If we're being honest, I'm over walking. Like, I don't want to walk anymore. So I am only walking to complete this challenge, and then I won't be doing it again for a while. So.
Well, I definitely know that. I didn't really walk to begin with, so this was shocking to me. I say, when I walk, I go for points, okay? It'd be a basket, a goal post, or something at the end of this to score. Dana
says Central Florida to North Georgia, about 8 hours. Ooh, that's a lot. Best here.
Florida's always tricky because you go the distance, Florida's like 3 times the length of Tennessee, probably. You know what I mean? So you're going through 3 Tennessees just to get from the bottom of Florida to the top of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you're in Florida, like, I'm almost out of it in 300 more miles.
Yeah, you can drive pretty much the entire length of Florida.
Oh, yeah. Notice how it was when we went on to Disney World or something? Like, as soon as you hit Florida, you're like, oh my gosh, we're almost there. You're like,
still way more to go.
It's halfway through the trip. Now everybody go back to bed. We're going to be a while. No, I do love it, though. I do love it. That is the one unique, like California, Florida and California. I guess you can say Texas, too. Just all the big ones take a lot more driving through them than you think.
Now, the same thing, you could go with going horizontally across Kentucky. Kentucky is very wide if you drive from one tip to the next tip. So, but...
you can't do that in Florida or you'd fall off.
Yeah, you can...
bloop.
You can... Gail's here, says hello again. Hi, Gail. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you can drive through Tennessee like very quickly.
Oh, nice.
You can start Kentucky, end up in Georgia, lickety split.
Yes, halfway. If you go turn the states, go through the long ways. Yes.
Beth says we are going kayaking this morning. That sounds great.
That does sound amazing. I love all of that.
Yeah.
No, we went swimming yesterday.
Oh yeah, tell them about that. That was really fun.
We just did. We went swimming yesterday. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's good.
It was just an above ground. It wasn't like we went to like a mountain caverns or something. We just went over a friend's house who had a pool.
Yeah, it was really.
It was fun. You got to sunbathe, and I was just jumping up and down in the water.
Yeah, he was like a whale. Like you just come up and just laying back in the water. Like he was having such a good time. Like Free Willy. You're like Free Willy. Joe and Rachel are here. Good morning. Or a dolphin. Yeah, it could be dolphin.
There we go.
I literally looked at you one time and you were just spinning in circles like a dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. No, it was a really good time. We just got to get started earlier. I would like to get because that's where you get more sun.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Well, you and Amber are mostly about your sunbathing.
Yes.
Well, I was mostly about the water bathing.
Getting in the water, water bathing.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, TC says, good morning. Home with a summer cold. Oh, mending sheets. That sucks.
No.
Summer cold.
No.
Good morning, Joe Ray. Gail says, I have not walked in 4 days. It has been too hot and humid, even really early in the morning. We'll resume in a few days. It's been humid too. I mean, it's been hot and humid too here. So we're just getting it out of the way. Dana says, hasn't been too bad. Got 3 kiddos, 4, 7, and 10. Surprisingly, no complaining or fighting it. That's amazing.
I was just gonna say, ooh,
4 hours in the car. That's
maybe
crazy.
that's their cabin fever. They're like, yes, we get to leave and go somewhere. We don't even care. We won't fight, Mom. We promise.
We're gonna be good.
Exactly. Like, we'll turn this car around and go back home so we can look at your walls.
Don't threaten that. Yeah.
I love that.
My friend Chella is at the Gaylord Opryland in Nashville right now, and I'm so jealous.
What's she there for?
Her mom's birthday. They took a vacation there, so
that's nice.
I know, right?
I love it. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
she was sharing it yesterday on her Instagram, and it just brought back so many memories of like, oh, I wish I was there. So,
yay!
Yeah,
fun times.
Yeah, today's a busy day. Mondays are always busy. I just, kind of get mentally overwhelmed with everything I need to accomplish for the week. Not to mention, I have to go to the shop, all this stuff. So, I'm doing good. I'm in a mood right now because I just looked at my medical bill and it says that my 1 month's worth of medicine costs $4,000. So,
well, they told you
I really need to
before the insurance.
No, that was $40,000. This is like even with insurance, it would be $4,000.
One is 40.
Yes. So
somebody's getting on somebody in this situation.
Even with the insurance, it says it was $4,000. So I know that something has gone awry there, but that's just one more thing I got to call and check out.
That's insurance in general.
Yeah. So
like they always, as soon as you need it, then you got to pull your own teeth out and ask for some of the money you already gave them.
Yeah.
It's like, remember that money I gave you? Can I have like some of it back?
Gosh, Mel Matthews said did a 5-mile walk yesterday, 70 miles so far for July. That is amazing.
She's way over the threshold of success. We're only doing 50.
Yeah, exactly. We're only doing 50 and barely that even.
Could you give me some of those?
Yeah, Rashana says insurance companies are not your friend. Yeah, exactly. So just
how
I gotta do. So.
And you read it before the live, so we kind of threw you into it.
Yeah, I realize you do know a couple of things I realize I can't do the live is start cleaning up because then I just get mad. And then now I shouldn't check mail because I'll get mad too. So
yes, any new information you want to wait till?
I want to wait till after the live. Yeah, exactly.
That's just a rule of thumb.
Yeah, so now I need to just
it's television 101.
Do that better. So yeah,
especially if you wear it on your face,
which I do.
You really do.
I don't do a good job of concealing my feelings. I mean, I can compartmentalize if I truly had to, but we're amongst family here. I don't really have to.
Stressing over something.
Jessica said, "Good morning, waxing my face while watching the live. I know you can relate. You're right. I was just thinking about that today. I got hair. Yeah, I got hair. I got to remove all over my face. Yeah, so I know I'm just too lazy. I don't really want to do it.
I might have to do the same.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of that, Richard, have you given any thought to? I'm sure you haven't because it's a whole 4 days away. But cutting your hair, or did you have any plans for? Did you want to do that, or?
I mean, I thought about it.
You thought about what were your thoughts about it?
That I don't really give a poop.
Okay.
No, I mean, you said I said I was going to cut it, but you said you wanted me to cut it, right?
The reason I'm hesitating is because I what was I going to say? I'm very literal, so I take strongly to the word want. It's just like, no, I don't want you to cut it. I wouldn't mind if you cut it. I don't have a preference either way. So no, I don't necessarily want, but I don't not want you to cut it specifically.
I got you.
So it's like either way. So that's why I was leaving it up to you.
Well, for me, it's more just what do I feel? So it's like Yeah, I mean, I cut it. It's no problem. But it's like I'm also tired sometimes, so I have to get in that mode.
Mhm.
If I get in the mode the next couple of days, but also the thing is, I have to take my glasses off. I gotta put my contacts back in.
Why is one associated with the other?
Because in fact, when I cut my hair, these arms and these bands can't really, because I'm gonna need to take it off to see the sides and to see the back. And I can't see.
Oh my
without
God!
my glasses.
You can't
like,
even see that close in the mirror. Wow!
I mean, not to the point. I mean, the detail
The
required
precision,
to cut your hair.
I don't know the precision required
It's
to
still
cut my
fuzzy,
hair.
so I'm like,
you cut my
I
hair,
look
so
like I think I'm good. And I'm like, oh my God, I got a huge line on the back of my head.
Tanya's here. Good morning.
No, you can't really cut your own hair with glasses.
Joe and Rachel said,
Especially
I know,
if you're really
but if
blind.
you can't see, exactly, yeah.
You really need these.
I thought you were saying,
not just clear.
I thought you were saying that you need to wear your contacts because, like, then your hair wouldn't be able to hold your glasses anymore.
No. And I'm trying, like, I can do the top, but when I get to the back, I can't see.
Joe says I'm horrible at hiding my emotions. Rachel's really good at putting a smile on. I used to be better. Like, if I would have had 2 minutes to think about it before the live, maybe I would have been better. But I was literally reading it as the computer came on, and I was just like, crap.
Well,
so,
I got you. I mean, I think as humans, we're all a little bit like that. But
Dana said, let it grow and do cornrows. Absolutely not. No.
Well, that's back like my college days.
Yeah, he had really long hair in college, and I have yet to ever see a picture.
Yes. So. Well, I had a photo. I took a photo, my driver's license. I actually had my hair, and I picked it out, and it was literally like my head with a whole black. You thought I had a whole black background behind me, and I'm just like, no, that's just me and my hair. The problem was actually when I got my license renewed, I showed them that and I was like, can I keep this? They're like, no, we need to take that and destroy it. I'm like, damn it, I should have left it at home. No. So I was like, no, but that was a good line. I like the photo. Let me cut the photo out. I had a license with my hair out.
But is that the only photo you had of yourself with long hair?
I'm not a selfie person. I never took pictures in college.
You don't have to take pictures of yourself in order to be in photos.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't run up to people who were taking photos and be like, me too, hey.
But there's still a difference of like wanting to be in every photo and like just having photos of yourself. Like, so you just didn't have photos.
I just didn't care about that kind of stuff. Okay. I mean, if somebody had a camera, I'm pretty sure my friends took photos of me, but I got to call them and be like, hey, you got a picture of me? Send that to me. Okay. It's like, I just didn't care about pictures of me. I was like, I know what I look like. I didn't have photo albums. I didn't have scrapbooks. Everything's up here. Everything's up here.
Gigi said, my best friend always tells me that no one has to wonder what I'm thinking because it's written on my face. Yeah, I am more and more like that. Good morning, Lynette. So yeah, I can always tell when I smile and my eyes don't move, it's really obvious. So, or my cheeks don't, like my eyes don't move. So,
that's nice.
See, Gail says, Richard, you should have made a photocopy of that license. I did that once. Yeah, but he didn't know they were going to
I was like, I thought I'd have a day. Like, okay, I'll be right back tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like, no, give me that now before you sell it to somebody and they use it to steal something, or I don't know.
It would still be expired.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, you can keep that, sir. Thank you. Like, no, we need that because
like with expired credit cards, it's like they let you have those. They're useless, but they let you have them.
Think. I was just like, yeah. No, it was. I mean, it was interesting.
Tanya said he was always behind the camera sort of guy. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just was never a big picture taker. Like I never, unless I actively ran to it, I didn't. I'm not the person to be like, everybody behind me, everybody, let's look over here. It's like, unless I'm in the group, and my group really didn't take photos like that either. It's like we had life to live.
Well, there are just certain things that I want to commemorate. Like I'm not like take a picture of myself for the sake of taking a picture. But if there were specific things that I wanted to remember, I would take a picture.
We lived it. We didn't take documentation of it. We just was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's just the guys I hung with. It was just what we did. I mean, now I'm kind of regretting it. I'm like, well, maybe I should take 1 or 2 photos of myself at the time, but ain't no point crying over spilled milk. You just move forward.
Gail says, I am the same way too. I wear my emotions on my face. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she said, I'm sorry you're bummed out. I would be too. Yeah. I mean, I just got to figure it out.
It was just phone calls. Yeah. Phone calls and procedure. We all know insurance companies. Everybody can deal with them.
Like the thought of minutia overwhelms me. It's just like yet one more task that I have to add on to the already never ending list of tasks that I already have. You know, like I read this article. I don't know if it was an article or like a study or something like that, where like women in particular like feel this sense of like overwhelm or anxiety fatigue about the smallest tasks because they think about all of the preceding tasks that go into like before they can even get to the task that they're thinking of, you know? So like if I stand alone, this is just call the insurance company to get this figured out, you know? But it's like when I think of like, you know, but I already have to do, you know, like I'm already supposed to be doing this today. Then I got to do this today. I've already planned to do this today.
Exactly.
It's like,
well,
now
it's just
I
a monkey
do
wrench that's thrown into your originally.
Yeah, but they were just like, you know, like women can't just like, you know, wash the dishes because on the way to the kitchen, they notice that the bathroom's dirty or that all the clothes are strewn into here, you know, like all over the place. So they have to then do the laundry and they have to organize, like
you're giving me anxiety
on the way to doing the one task. Whereas if you ask a man, can you do the dishes? He'll walk past all the garbage and all the everything and just do the one task that you asked, you know? So it's just, you know, I read something about that. No, it was just like it was like a thing I was actually reading. Okay. So yeah. Dana says if you renew your license online, they reuse your photo. Can you do that? Do you know my mom has that? Like my mom's badge for UPS where she works is her original badge picture that she took like 30 years ago. Wow. Maybe this one was 20 years ago, but they won't let her take a new picture. They just keep reprinting the badge with a new expiration date, you know?
It's not like that.
So she doesn't look like that anymore. That's the whole point. It's 20 years ago.
I thought girls like the 20-year photo of themselves.
No, I mean, if you're like aging like fine wine and you want to look better, I mean, these are like pictures from I would say the 80s, but you guys, 20 years ago was the year 2000. So it had to be from the 90s or something, but yeah. Tanya says, and then it takes way longer to get it done. Exactly. So it's just like a snowball effect of tasks.
You got to learn how to clean up the bathroom on the way to the kitchen.
Joyce is here, says, good morning, everyone. Just got some alone time at work. I get to see some of the live. I'm glad that you're here, Joyce. So yes, that's all that's happening. Mom's here. Mom, is your car gone yet? It was weird that it was still in the driveway for such a long time.
Gail says you can keep your old license now when you renew. They just
punch a hole in it.
You see,
maybe that's state by state though, like because you know that's such a state-driven.
Trust me, when I walked out of the DMV that day, I was upset. I was like, "Why did I even show it? I should have just pocketed it and been like, I lost it. I lost it." And I was like, a square. I was like, "Hey, okely dokely, can I keep this?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, give me that. No, you cannot, sir. I'll keep it. Like, what? What just happened?
Yeah. Nope. With Kim. So you're still with Kim. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? Y'all should not be in more yard sales. Exactly. Nobody has yard sales during the week. What are y'all doing? They're probably at some sort of store
today
purchasing something they don't need to.
Until today. You have the Monday yard sales.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me talk about my weight, I guess.
No, not your weight. We love your weight.
I finished Orange is the New Black yesterday. That was.
You finally finished it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm glad it's over. I don't necessarily really like the way that it ended.
Is it the series finale or just the season?
The series finale.
Okay, so it's done?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's been done. This is just me watching it. Like those episodes weren't new by any means.
No, I believe that. I've never seen it until you just showed it. That was one of those ones I kept putting it on my list. It was like,
Mom said we were out here in these streets. Lord Jesus.
It does make sense.
I don't know.
That makes sense. The streets are out there.
No, they're out there in the streets. So yesterday was the eating day. It was a regular eating day. I did really well on a Sunday. You know, just proves to me over and over and over again that like it's all a mindset. It's all mental.
It really is.
You don't ever have to indulge if you just don't think you have to. You know.
So true. So
I weighed myself this morning. It was the same. So
oh my Lord.
That's good on an eating day.
This is getting scary.
We did a lot of exercise. I mean, we went walking, we went swimming, which burns calories and everything.
The fact we didn't get down on eating day is so impressive to me.
I know, right? Me too. Constance said I was so upset with the way they ended it. Have you seen Wentworth's? It's the Australian version. I've heard of Wentworth's, but no, I haven't watched it.
Were you upset with how they ended it?
No, but I didn't care enough to be upset. Okay. Like I wasn't invested in the show.
You've chilled for a few years.
Yeah, I wasn't invested in the show enough to like want a satisfying ending. I just was curious. I was just like, oh, okay, well.
I'm a big fan of
I wish they would have.
finales.
The only thing I wish they would have done, but this is just my personal preference, is like
spoiler alert.
No, I wish they would have like spoiler alerted. Like I wish they would have like. I wish they would have gone like 5 to 10 years in the future to like show how everyone's life ends up. You know,
that would be a nice.
I like when shows do that. You know,
it depends on the show.
But they they just ended it like.
Man.
Right at the people's lives, and like so you still don't know what happened to a lot of the people. They're like, oh well, you are just still in prison. Good job, So
welcome to life.
Yeah. Gail says, are you two good swimmers? No. I am. I mean, I can swim. I don't know what constitutes a good swimmer. I would imagine it's something you have to like practice at, but I can swim.
Yes.
That's about as far as I take it. I'm
pretty athletic, so I'm decent in basically almost everything. I'm not above excellent though. Like I probably couldn't race anybody.
Like, and I can't like do different strokes and stuff. Like I can just swim. I
can do that too.
But I don't know
backstroke,
anything about swimming. So no.
The dolphin stroke. I love all of those.
No. The what stroke?
The dolphin.
Oh my gosh.
When you go underwater and you just use your...
Oh, is that a real thing?
It really is.
Gail says swimming without a flotation device. Well, in my opinion, that just means knowing how to swim. Yeah, so yes, I do know how to swim. I don't, however, know how to go underwater without my nose clipped. Like I can't, like I have to have nose clips.
I say you just have to keep blowing bubbles out.
I can't, I know that mechanically, I can't do that.
I can do that too.
No, so like I can't just dive. Like I either have to hold my nose or I have to have nose plugs, and then I'll be okay.
I love all that. I'm definitely a water baby. Just throw me in the water, and I'm fine and dandy.
Yeah. I wish I would have been able to do that, but I just because I didn't learn how to swim until I was an adult, and by that point I wasn't able. You know, like I didn't have the natural, like the feeling of water being in my nose.
What age are you talking about?
Like,
what the adult age?
I mean, like. Over teenager, like out of like 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I took a class at the YMCA
because we weren't really in the water a lot. Like we didn't go swimming a lot as a kid. Maybe it's like summer vacation once or twice or something, but we did not go to pools a lot.
Growing up, my parents took me, my little brother, and I think it was me. I think my sister was too old, but my mom and my dad took us to the YMCA to get swimming lessons.
Yeah, so we never did anything like that.
10 years old or something. Oh, I loved it. I had so much fun. That was like Saturdays or mine time. Like swimming. I get to go swim. Let's go, Dad. Let's go, Mom. Let's go. I was like, yay.
7 let's go. Roshana said it's illegal to have 2 licenses in Florida. Yeah.
And then it might be Kentucky too.
The best series finale of all time is Breaking Bad.
We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah. They were talking about also the series finale of Game of Thrones.
Yes, which was not in the same category.
Satisfying and dissatisfying series finales. Yes. So yeah.
See, I was like I'm a big fan of series finales because I want to, even if I didn't watch the show, like I just want to see how you end the thing you started. Like, do you end it gracefully? Do you end it abruptly? Do you like you said, do you tell few years in the future, or does he just eloquently let the story play out and just cut it, like let your imagination? Like I love all of that.
Yeah, see, I don't like for my imagination. I want to know what happens.
No.
Sometimes
it depends on.
Same here. I'm gonna have to plug my nose. Yeah, same.
Depends on the story.
So, D's here says morning out better late than ever. You right? So
because I remember like the old shows, like I remember like Silver Spoons and Family Ties and stuff. They would like. How they'd be moving and the house would be empty and they just do one last look and be like,
yeah, that was very Full House, Family Matters sort of thing.
I love stuff like that.
Was that Fresh Prince? Do they do that too? A lot of them, they always move out at the end. Yeah,
so because the show's ending, so you feel like it's time to move, time to leave. No, I love that. Like Breaking Bad was one of those different ones. Where just like, but you figure that was the way it was going to end. Like, yes. No, I loved it.
I've never seen Breaking Bad. It's one of those shows where I'm just like, I need to get into it because I know it's great. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah, that's it. It'll be there forever. You got all the time in the world.
Yeah. But what are we starting next, though?
I don't know.
No, I said I wanted to do Pin 15 because it's a really easy watch, and we just need to get that out of the way. It's the show that Ho was talking about yesterday, like about the 90s kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like just... okay, girl, you better wear your mask then.
Is it
so
on Netflix?
No, it's on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like an easy watch, maybe like 8 30-minute episodes, kind of like Upload. So it's like we could finish it really quick.
I love that.
But it's about like, being what it's like being a kid in the 90s, which we were like quintessential 90s kids. So he said like it's just going to be everything you love. So like, yeah, I want to watch that just so I can have it watched.
Gail says, "Oh, Richard, you were one of those kids."
Oh, that love the water, I'm sure. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you should have seen when we went to Florida. We went to take vacations growing up in Florida. Okay, I mental note. This is one of the ones nowadays. I freak myself, my own self out from what I used to do growing up. I was like, I did what? Like, oh my God, I was crazy. Well, we went to Panama one day on the beach. I think I was like 13 or something. I had like a little life vest on. So my goofy self was like, I want to see how far I can swim. So I literally swam all the way to like. Oh yeah, no, I was dumb. When you're young, you think you Superman. So I was just like, nothing can happen to me. And then like when you get older, you research like sharks and stuff. Like at that time, in my opinion, I'm like, I definitely swam probably about a couple of feet from a shark at one point. Like I was just so far. Then I was like,
sweetheart, if you were a couple of feet from a shark, it would have eaten you.
Well, I know they swim. Well, maybe not feet, maybe like 50 feet or something. But they're all out in the ocean. It's like you don't realize how but they're deep. No, I went to where your feet get really cold, and I was just like, "Ooh!" And then I swam back in. Like I said, now it just gives me chills. I'm like, man, I was a big idiot back then. I was like,
you were a big idiot. See, he's acting like he can't push me. Like, why is he acting like he can't push me?
Get out of the screen.
Good morning, Melanie. Jory says it's Pin 15 on Netflix. No, it's on Hulu. Melanie says watching on my TV. Absolutely.
Nails.
Oh my gosh. Brianna says Pin 15 is awkward because the main characters are played by adults, but they are in middle school, so they have crushes on actual kids. It's very weird but funny. That seems funny to me. Yeah. So
all right.
Yeah.
Let's roll with that.
Yes. You guys, another reason I want to watch Pin 15 is because it is starring the woman, I don't know her name at all, but she played TMI on the TV series Rosewood for a couple years while it was on Fox. Mm-hmm. And like I was supposed to be on Rosewood, so I'm like, oh, I just want to support people from that show, which I was never going to be on Rosewood, but I read for that part. That part. No, it's not like I got it and then I couldn't do it. That would have been me supposed to have been on it. I never got close to getting that part, but I read for it, which was really neat.
That's cool.
I read for the part of Morris Chestnut's sister, but I don't even think they had cast Morris Chestnut when I had read that because I was like, there's no way I could have been Morris Chestnut's sister. He's all chocolate and beautiful, and I am not. But that was fine. So
you could be like have different moms or something.
No, the role did not call for Morris Chestnut's half sister. Okay, it was a family.
The role needs to change.
It was a family show, but yeah, the girl that played her fiance or whatever, girlfriend, yeah, she's on Pin 15, so I did want to watch that. So
I like that.
Funny story, if I haven't told you. When I got on Rosewood, her name was like TMI because her nickname was TMI. Oh, sorry. Her nickname was TMI because she, it was Tamara. Her initials were TMI. Much information? No, that's what it stood for, of course. But the initials of her name were actually TMI. But when I read for the part, her name was KFC. So they were always going to make it some 3-letter acronym that people knew, but they changed it from KFC to TMI by the time they got to the screen.
Fried.
Her middle fried. Yes. So
Christina Fried Funches.
No, C.
Oh yeah, Christina.
With a K.
What was her actual name then? Did you ever just use initials?
No, they used it at some point, but I don't remember. They definitely didn't use her name in the sides that I got, but on the show they ended up using.
And that was supposed to be a sister. You read for the sister part.
I read for the sister.
Her name was KFC.
No, the girlfriend's name was KFC. Okay. I forget what his sister's name was, but she was pretty.
I find that hilarious.
Shelly said, just got back from the beach last night. 2 days of eating all the things has me feeling yucky. Today in the moment, it tasted so good. Yeah, glad to get back to the grind.
Yeah,
it always tastes good in the moment. And then as the further and further you go from eating it, then the less, the more it loses its luster. That's why for me, the easiest thing to do is to not eat at all. So, like after I have a couple of off-plan days, the best thing for me to do is like
Just
to go
fast.
a whole day without eating. Because
Nice.
if I taste anything, I'll be wanting to taste the bad food that I was eating.
Look at you. It's like your birthday.
Gabrielle Dennis, is that the sister's name? She was on the game. That's what's up. Rashana said Rosewood was thumbs down. It was. I completely agree with you on that. And I just personally, I do not like Morris Chestnut on television. Like, I don't like him as a television actor whatsoever. Like right now, he's even on The Resident. And I'm just like, why do we need to add Morris Chestnut? We already had Malcolm Jamal Warner and he is nailing it. Like I just don't like Morris Chestnut on TV. And I don't feel like he enunciates enough to play the roles that he's playing. I'm like, what are you saying? I can't even take you seriously. That's just how I feel.
Apparently so. No, I'm fine. I mean, he's a great actor as far as I'm concerned.
Melanie says, Autumn, do you still have more $10 t-shirts? I want purple large ketosis sparkling. So I do have large t-shirts, but you will not be able to get it sparkling. I only have 3. Well, you can get it in the gold, but it won't be glitter. So those t-shirts are no customizations, no special anything. You can get 3 print colors, black, white, or that shimmery gold, but it's not the glitter gold that comes off of the like nice. 3D. So yeah, it'd have to be like a regular unisex shirt if you wanted that. But yes, I do have $10 shirts. I actually need to kind of regroup and see what I have left. They're probably mostly mediums, larges, and in black and white, but I still do have some colors left, and I still need to get rid of them. So.
Nice. I like it. I like it, and I like it a lot.
Yes. Rashana said, agree. He's fine, but has no range. Yeah, exactly. I'm sad.
Well, I remember from Boys in the Hood. I remember Ricky.
Good morning, Sheila.
I remember. That's why Morris Chestnut's always going to be a special place in my heart.
What was that movie he did where he
Boys
gave Gabrielle Union the last piece of cake? Like he just needs to be in those movies, which I feel horrible for him being typecast like that. But I
Everybody
can't
has
take
a
him
lane.
Seriously in anything else.
And it's all about the script.
It was. Rosewood also wasn't a particularly good show, but The Resident is a good show. I don't think
when you play a doctor, though, you can't really swim in your emotions. You just gotta give it honest and real. Like most, even like House and stuff, don't really. They play straight deadpan people.
Yeah, see, that was the character.
Like I said, the script.
I think that he could be doing better as this doctor. He's just not. It's just not in his wheelhouse. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean, doctor, he probably should be like going something like Dexter or something like that. Like he just needs to anything where you're supposed to be a stringent, straight-laced person. He just needs to maybe take roles where you're like the gritty bad guy or something like that. Maybe. I don't know, whatever.
Or just like the smooth operator party boy sort of situation.
Yeah, I'm down with that too.
Was he on Out All Night? Like, wait a minute. Was he on that show in the 90s where they were on that nightclub? See, he did good there. God, I just literally forgot that show till right this second. Oh. Whoa, I'm going to have to remember that. I like that show. I just don't like him in these roles. I feel bad for not liking him in these roles.
No, I think you got some validation there.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to get off here because I just need to get some stuff done and I'm distracted. So thanks everyone so much for joining. We will talk to you. Okay. So tomorrow's kind of weird because at 8 a.m. we have an inspection at the house that we're selling for, my other company. That's tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I don't know if we'll be done by 9:30, or like done and back here at 9:30. But regardless, Richard will be on the phone starting the live. Richard, this is your 24-hour notice. So he can't be acting all surprised tomorrow when it's like, oh, I didn't know I had to do the live. I'm telling everyone right now, he may have to man the live if I'm still getting the house together. So Sheila said, did I miss the weigh-in? Yes, you did. Not much to talk about. Plus minus 0, 174. I'll take it on an eating day. That'll be good. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.
You're so cute.